Welcome to another day of Ether Raids. We are taking on Jones today, and we're going to go in with the Edelgard team. I feel like Golvig is
Leave it to me.
figuring her way out onto this team. It's either her or Baby Golvig that I prefer. I'm not quite sure which is better. I feel like the four actions, my apologies, is undeniable. But there are times when it was difficult to get this Golvig, dual Summer Golvig, into the action, and I feel like the Celica Ring has, in a sense, solved that problem. But also being able to shut down enemy units is a fantastic effect, so I don't know, it's a toss-up between which one I prefer. Potentially I could even drop Summer Edelgard for the duo Golvig, and then it would be two Golvigs and Winter Edelgard. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to go that route just yet, because there is a ton of guidance on this team, which revolves around the armored units here. And at that point, I'd essentially be running an entirely different team. I probably would even drop Tana at that stage. She probably wouldn't be required. So yeah, there's some thoughts to consider there. I could probably drop Tana for another dancer, and then add Golvig, the Baby Golvig, and it probably worked just as well. I don't know, that's something to think about. But for now, this is going to be the setup. Yeah, it works really, really well. That much I will say. Maybe I should invest a little bit more into my Tana here, because she is going to be around. I mean, I have at least 8 more merges to potentially add on. Not that I have the units, but if I do like pick up copies in the future, I can add up to like 8 more merges on her. So that's guidance fodder, skill duplications, Deadeye fodder, to be more specific. Deadeye is such a rare skill to get for your archers. It's very, very good. So there's that. I wonder if they'll ever power creep Deadeye, like a powered up version of Deadeye. I'm assuming, well, not assume, but it would have to do more damage, no? Lethality cuts damage reduction. Deadeye, well, not necessarily damage reduction. Lethality reduces defenses by 80%, I don't think I'm wrong there. And Deadeye just pierces, so souped up damage reduction. Souped up Deadeye would be like what? Instead of, I think it boosts damage by 100%. So maybe 200%. 200%, and then it would be like 5 cooldown. I wouldn't be mad at that for a 200% damage boost. That's more than Astra, so I wouldn't be mad at a 5 cooldown special there. Upgraded Deadeye. That sounds fun. But yeah, that's just future talk. Right now I'm just trying to figure out how I want to go about this. What'll happen here is Edelgard is going to take care of the right hand side, and Golvig will take care of the left, and then that'll be that. Pretty smooth sailing. Yeah. Let's look at the enemy team. Okay. Nothing too dangerous here. No guard, aside from oh, you know what's crazy? I completely forgot that the seal defense skills have guard.
What is it?
Which is something. Do they? If I'm remembering correctly, they do have guard. The seal defense skills have guard, so that's something to think about.
Very well.
If it is that you're running like certain tactics, you should probably consider that. Ooh, I didn't turn on animations. I actually wanted that for something else. My bad, but it's fine. So options here: take out Sigurd first, or take out the dual unit first. I'm not sure what I'll do, but we need to get rid of both dual units so that we can get the extra action, the 4th actions. Well, not like we're gonna need it, because I have choices. I think I'll go with Leon first. It looks like Summer Edelgard will end up not doing anything in this particular match, unfortunately. There isn't anything that I can... She doesn't have to do anything here. Maybe I should make another... a second version of this team with the changes that I had in mind. But also... do I have enough spaces for that? I think I do.
Ready.
Anyways, that's just another thought. I took off the Mystic Boost because I had the Mystic Boots perk on dual Summer Golvig so that she could do a little bit better in the matchup against Mer, but I just gave up on that. She absolutely loses. It doesn't matter. And also so she could get back some health after each combat. But I'm realizing that it adds the Wings of Mercy element with Peony, and I actually like that, so I'll probably not put that back on.
Who's next?
So yeah, we're pretty much done here. I'm just going to take out another unit and then call it a day. That aside, we got the well, we're gonna get the trailer I think tomorrow. We got the stilettos. Is that really what they're called? Stilettos? Gotta catch them all. Like when I was watching Pokemon, I never figured to call them stilettos.
Let's swim.
But yeah, we got that. So the banner is more than likely going to be today, actually, later on tonight, so that we can see what's going on with Summer 2. It's looking like engaged units. Hopefully somebody blue that I can use to kill Ike. I'm running out of blue units. Ishtar, I can confirm that my Ishtar gets the job done. I just gotta figure out how that team works, and then I can put it into practice. Maybe, hopefully we can get it to do something later on this week. It's actually a really fun team. So yeah, I definitely want to use that later on this week. And then, I don't know, I want to see if I can build another blue unit that can do it. Take out Ike, that is ultimately the goal. Ishtar can, but she's still lacking. You need DR piercing, and you need true damage based off of something, which is what Occultist Strike does. But you still need the DR piercing. So she's missing that component. If she had that, then she'd be basically the perfect blue unit. So I gotta figure out how... Well, it's not really necessary since she can already do it, but the next unit that I try to build up has to have DR piercing, I feel. Or true damage already in their kit, because then that will help me with making the dishes. I'd rather not use any more Occultist Strikes. Given the last kill to Tana here, because Tana rarely gets to do anything, so we get to see Tana close out. And that's pretty much it for this one. Yeah, pretty straightforward, clear. Golvig and Edelgard just doing the best. GG's. Welcome to another day of Ether Raids. We're taking on Lindis Forever today, and we are going to go in with the Summer Golvig team. And I'm actually like super nervous because I think we only won with this team like once last life season. There were so many bugs. Well, why am I saying bugs? Errors in the builds that I had for the units on this team, and I think in the last match of the week I finally got it right. So we're just going to continue, and I've added Soth to the team since he's bonus this week, and after he's bonus he's going to just disappear to the depths of my barracks and will never be seen again. So I figured get some use out of him while he's bonus. He at least has that potent disarm trap, which should be useful in terms of disarming traps, of course. But yeah, he really just doesn't do very much. I haven't been able to kill anything with him in a single combat. Loki. Okay, Peony actually has the support Pathfinder effect, so I can't have her getting debuffed. Or what is it that Loki actually does? She removes status effects.
Understood.
Is that a debuff? I can't be having the Pathfinder removed, so I gotta position Peony so that she is not getting targeted, or at least get her out of range of something here. But
I'll take them
I need
down.
Soth to be able to move. The gravity is bad. Because I want to go to that trap right there. That's the one that I'm testing. And then from there, I will
if you say so.
figure out the rest. Well, it's not really a test. I'm just going to step on that trap because I can. But
Ready.
the gravity is preventing me from going there, and I'd have to waste a dance early on, and I don't want to do that.
Your orders?
So this configuration is also wrong. Man, Loki is actually super annoying. She's definitely, to me, I feel like she's the worst version of Freyr. Or at least a counterpart for the opposing season, Light Dark season. I feel like she's actually that good. Best mythic in Dark season, I feel.
Right, boss.
Medius, I feel, is a strong second, but Loki is definitely in first place. Again, I still feel like she needed the odd and even recovery. I still feel like that would have been a big boon to her. Hopefully they put that as a seal or something at some point, because I really feel like she needs that. But man, is she annoying with that gravity effect. How do I set this up, man? I really gotta... Because my opening, if I don't open this properly, then I lose, essentially. There's a lot of things that this match will come down to. The opening is indeed one of them, and I think this is probably the best setup, because what it does is that it takes Azura giving out those
Our next goal?
Yeah, that was the problem. I think the issue here is that Azura might not be able to reach wherever I'm dancing, but okay, never mind. Golvig initiating into Leon is the play here. Man, yo, this Celica ring is busted, bro. Like, it is so good, especially on Golvig, because it allows her just to warp all over the place. I really like it. Yeah, I also took off Dazzling Discord and gave my Loki Dazzling Shift because of the movement. It's so good. So good. Here's Brave Edelgard. Definitely Bay, but I contemplated giving her Weaving Fighter as well, but oh, okay, cool. Got the Celica ring on Igraine there, but she won't be able to reach unless that block is broken, so we're fine. And also, she's gonna die, so, or at least she has to die for my team here to work. But yeah, I contemplated giving Edelgard Weaving Fighter, but I realized that her B skill was the thing that gave her the guaranteed follow-up, so no. I decided against that. It's really good, but the downside is that one of the ways that she's able to beat Winter Edelgard is the follow-up attack, and then it'll probably come down to a speed check, which... Actually, no, it doesn't come down to a speed check. No, she just doesn't get the follow-up. So I decided to keep the B skill instead, just because of the guaranteed follow-up. And also the 80% damage reduction on the second hit does play a big role in her surviving a ton of stuff in certain matchups. So I'd rather keep it that way instead of the first hit DR, because it combos well with Armored Blaze. So you get DR on the first hit, Unpierceable, and then the second hit you get her regular DR. It combos pretty well. So this was the reason that I wasn't able to win any matches. Sanaki was just such a wet noodle, but luckily I have enough drives here that it should work out, and I've incorporated the catnip. Oh, I stole that from somebody. The B skill for the dance that gives sabotage. Who did I steal it from? Was it CJ? I don't think it was. It might have been CJ. But yeah, it gives the debuff that allows Sanaki to take out Myr. But actually, I don't have to do that right now because it's just 4. I should be able to get that with just the drive that Dagger has. This is why I have the crossbow attack on Dagger for the positional plays to get the drives in and to, you know, do the stuff. So I should be able to get that kill. It took so much work just getting Sanaki to be able to do that, man. It's really that's like literally make or break on this team. If Sanaki fails to kill, then the whole team pretty much fails. So now I just gotta figure out how to position here. Since we know that Sanaki will kill Myr, I'm going to initiate on Leon first off, and then from there I can take it. I can make adjustments accordingly. If Micaiah was here, I would not be able to do this because Micaiah would have cleansed the debuffs and turned them into buffs, which would have prevented Sanaki from killing Myr. and I would have to tank this instead. The chip damage here from Leon paying dividends. It also works out in my favor that I remove the Mystic Boost, since I'm not going to heal above 50%, which will allow me to just put in a bunch of warp plays. Alright. Yeah, Micaiah here would have prevented me from doing this. It would have prevented me from using this entire strategy. I've been contemplating about bringing back Happy, just for like, because there's Myrrh and then there's Byleth, and Happy should be able to deal with both of them if you set it up right. But I don't have any. Well, I have one copy of Occultist Strike, and I'm not willing to part ways with it just yet. So there's that. I feel like I might go back in on that. Well, not that banner, on the legendary mythic banner for whatever I can get off the blue pool, because my god, that is such a good banner, man. The Sita, Ivy, and then Celica, I would be happy with any one of them. So yeah, I'm contemplating going back in on that banner just to see if I can get one more copy of whatever I get. Hopefully not too many orbs are wasted or spent in general. And then from there, what do I want to do? From there, I'll probably pull on the new banner which dropped last night. Although I'm not like the most hyped about it, there aren't that many promising units in terms of, from what I can see. I mean, they'll more than likely be excellent Omni tanks, but that's not really what I need. I don't need more Omni tanks. I'm already having trouble killing things. Give me things that I can use to kill things. I don't want to like go into a match and then immediately lose because I can't kill the thing that I'm looking at. It's so annoying. Rant aside, I was able to find a setup with Summer Golvig that actually is able to take out Emblem Ike, which is interesting. And the Ike that I took out was a +10 Emblem Ike with Summer Golvig, but it did take a ton of work, and you also need to have her special pre-charged. So there are caveats, but still, she can do it. It's not easy, but she can do it. But if there's any scowl or anything that prevents her from hitting the special on the first hit, is GG's. It won't work anymore. Maybe if I were to give her Occultist Strike, it would be a different story, but I don't want to do that just yet. So yeah, that was an interesting thing to find out. I wasn't aware that she could actually take out Emblem Ike. So we'll add that to the units that can do that. I was actually watching Joel's banner review, and I was looking at his tier. I was like, she can actually kill Ike? I was like, let me test that out. And it turns out she actually can. She can solo Emblem Ike if you set it up right. Not like most units that can kill Emblem Ike tend to need a little bit of help, except for the ones that are at the top, like Emblem Celica, and there's one other blue unit, I don't remember who can just solo Emblem Ike pretty easily at that too. How do I position here?
We are aligned.
It's all good. I got enough actions here. I'll figure it out. But yeah, I'm probably gonna pull on the banner just to pick up whatever I get. I mean, I'm not like super enthusiastic about the units because in terms of Omni tanks, I have Ike and I have Ather, the male Ather, who's really good. Female Ather looks really good. Lagu's friend being in the summoning pool for, well, at least on a seasonal banner, looks pretty nice as well. But I feel like she will go Gold Mary, will end up being kind of like what Lyn, Wind Tribe Lyn, was it Wind Tribe? Flame Tribe Lyn. I feel like she'll end up being similar to Flame Tribe Lyn, and none of us use Flame Tribe Lyn anymore because she just got completely power crept by the speed meta, and also she just didn't have, there's something missing from her kit. It is the null follow-up. The null follow-up is one thing, but there's other things that are missing from her kit as well that just make her an incomplete unit. And I feel like this Gold Mary will kind of end up going down that vein or that path as well, because one, she can't counterattack against Leon, and two, most mages will completely destroy her. Aside from the Lagusfren for true damage reduction, green units hit like really hard. I don't think most people have realized that. Power creep has gotten to the point where green units are killing red units. So for a green unit to kill a blue unit, it should be pretty easy as well. And I've also been upgrading a couple of my green units as well in the back, just so that once the meta shifts from red, we'll have, at least I'll have things to be able to compete. But we're pretty much done here. I'm just going to get the last pot and take out Edelgard. I'll probably have Soph do it, since, as I said, I'm never going to use him again after his bonus season. Hell, I might not even use him in Astra Anima because re-blessing, you know. But yeah, there's that. I've built a team with Ishtar, Ascended Ishtar. Hopefully I get to show it off this week. Hopefully it's against a team that has an Ike, so I can get to show her killing Emblem Ike finally. I finally gave her the fodder that she needed to do it, although it still takes a bunch of work because she can't run the Marth Emblem Ring because she's missing out on a ton of damage that way. But yeah, hopefully I get to show that off this week, seeing what comes along. But GG's, good match. See you in the next one.